AITA for refusing to financially help my family after they abandoned me even if it means they'll end up homeless? I feel like this is such a cliche Reddit story, but I'm really struggling with what to do here. So, I am my mother's oldest biological child. When I was 5 my father passed away and she remarried my stepdad when I was 8. When I was 9, I was sent away to live with my father's sister who lived states away because her husband didn't want me to live there anymore. They used to pay my aunt some money to watch me, but when I was 14 that stopped. My aunt and uncle worked low-paying jobs and had 2 of their own children, so they really couldn't afford the extra expense of having me around without that help. Despite that, they let me stay and continued to treat me like one of their own. I very rarely saw my mom. I think I saw her 5 times between 9 and 18. She never even called. She went on to have 3 more children, 19M, 18F, and 16M, with my stepdad. Growing up I used to stalk my siblings and parents on social media to see what their life was like, and it was polar opposite to mine. They regularly went on expensive vacations, lived in a massive house and owned the latest gadgets, etc. I went to college and got married at 23. My mother/siblings have no idea I'm married. I'm currently 28 and doing well financially. My husband and I own our own home. We have several very profitable investments and work high-paying jobs. My cousins, 30F and 27F, and I all contributed to help my aunt/uncle to finally purchase their own home last year. Recently, my mom showed up to my aunt's house begging for financial help. Apparently, my stepdad suffered from a gambling addiction a few years ago and lost all their savings. Now with COVID he's lost his job and they can't afford to keep their house without help. My aunt explained she didn't have any money to help her, and when my mother demanded to know how she could afford her new house if she had no money, she explained what me and my cousins had done. My mom then asked for my number. When she called me and explained the situation, I told her I couldn't help. She kept begging me and claimed my siblings would be made homeless if I didn't help them. I told her maybe she should sell some of their fancy stuff where they could all get jobs like my cousins, and I had to. I hung up before she could reply. Since then I have been receiving message after message from my mom, my siblings, and even my stepdad begging me for help. I have never spoken to my siblings in my life. They've begun harassing my husband and my SIL. They've also reached out to my aunt and cousins multiple times trying to get them to convince me to change my mind. I'm so angry with them all. They threw me away, and when they need something, they come crawling back. But the guilt is also starting to set in, and I don't know if I'm being an a-hole. Am I?